So many studies have been done and are still being done about concussion in this community. It's a hot topic for athletes, especially for parents and students, parents of student athletes.
Yeah, technology, concussions, one of the many topics at the Digital Sports Summit happening today at Oak Hill, hosted by the University of Rochester. And that's where we find our Jennifer Johnson. Hey, Jen.
Hi, yes, there's a whole bunch of panel discussions all day long. 11 o'clock is the latest on concussions. We've talked a lot about it on our broadcast, as you all know, and two of the guys we've talked about that a lot with are here with me right now. Jeff Bazarian from University of Rochester Medical Center and David Borkholder from RIT, but also Black Box, the company. Let's start with people coming out. They hear concussions. They're thinking about their child athletes. They want to know sort of what is the latest when it comes to technology and preventing these or measuring them.
Yeah, so technology really has a great opportunity to not only help us recognize and identify concussion, but to keep track of these hits that don't cause concussion. And those hits might be just as dangerous as concussion, and maybe not even more so. But no one's really able to count them on a daily basis. Technology like what Black Box has can help a parent or coach, a trainer, and keep track of these hits over the season and help us know when is one hit too many hits.
Because you got parents out there, they're able to, again, you remember the big hits, but it's the little ones that they're trying to keep track of, but you can't really.
That's right. And the little ones may be the ones that add up year in and year out to cause a problem. Emerging research suggests that that might be the case. Technology like what Black Box has helps us open that up and figure out how can we keep the brains of our athletes safe.
All right, so let's take a look at this technology, and we have the volleyball as the model here.
We have Wilson. That's right. So this is the technology. This is the Lynx Impact Assessment System. So it's about the size of a stick of gum, and it slips into a headband or skull cap. So you can use this with helmeted and non-helmeted sports. So you could use it for really any athletic activity, and so this just monitors the accelerations that are experienced by the athlete's head, and we record those in real time and send that data to a smartphone and then the cloud so that we can capture that cumulative hit information for each athlete.
We've seen it used locally. I know you've done some boxing stories with you.
We do, yeah. So we work really closely with Dom at both Rock Boxing and Aquinas, and so they've been using the technology for several years. They've been a great partner for us in terms of collecting data and helping us to refine the system.
Now, I know every parent out there is like, how do I get one? We're still sort of in the formative stages with this technology, correct?
Yes, we are. So this is not commercially available yet, and so that's something that we continue to work on the right partnership so that we can effectively take this to market. But parents are certainly very concerned about research like what Jeff has been doing and what that's showing us about these low-level cumulative hits and what that might mean for long-term brain health.
And we've seen it, we talk about student athletes now, but we've talked to you in the past about what this has meant for the U.S. military as well.
So the U.S. military is actually testing this product, but our other product, the first one, the blast gauge technology, they've been using that for several years, and that measures exposures in explosive blast, also looking at traumatic brain injury.
Fascinating what is happening locally on this front. So this may not be, obviously on the market just yet, but advice for parents, this is the first week for a lot of high school sports, so they're getting ready for those fall seasons. Any advice for parents as, they send their child off to maybe a two-a-day practice today in terms of, concussion and health?
Sure. Wear the right protective equipment. Make sure you follow the rules. Stay hydrated. Play safe.
Okay. That easy, huh? Well, again, if you guys want to hear the panel discussion that they are a part of, that's happening 11 o'clock today. This is being called the D-Sports, Digital Sports Summit, happening out here at Oak Hill. And in terms of getting in, there is a cost, but for some student athletes, it can be low as $10. So come on out, register, and you got access to a whole bunch of great information, including this panel discussion on concussions.